The Bamboo and the Oak. Inspirational story of resilience and transformation in a faraway land. Nestled among rolling hills and tranquil rivers, there was a monastery high in the mountains where monks lived simple lives, dedicated to meditation, compassion, and the pursuit of enlightenment. It was here that Master Li, an elderly monk who had spent his life studying the ways of the Buddha, would often come to reflect on the deeper truths of existence. Master Li walks slowly through the woods, his robe flowing gently with the breeze. He pauses by a small bamboo grove. Then, Master Li sits under a tree, his hands resting in his lap, eyes closed, meditating deeply. A young monk named Lin, filled with confusion and doubt, approaches Master Li nervously. Lin had struggled for years with his meditation practice and felt lost in his pursuit of inner peace. Master Li, no matter how hard I try, I cannot find peace within myself. My mind is always restless. My thoughts always wander. How can I attain the stillness and wisdom that you speak of? How can I ever become as calm as you? Master Li, with a gentle smile, responds, Lin, your struggle is not unique. The path to peace is not an easy one. It is like the growth of a tree that does not rush, but grows slowly, steadily, and with patience. Come, let me show you something. Master Li rises, and Lin follows him to a nearby grove through a forest. Master Li led Lin to a clearing where two trees stood side by side, a mighty oak and a slender bamboo. The oak was tall and imposing. Its thick trunk and wide branches stretched toward the sky. The bamboo, on the other hand, was delicate, its tall stalks bending with the slightest breeze. This is the oak, strong, proud, and unyielding. For years, it has withstood storms, and yet it stands firm, unshaken. But look closely, Lin. The oak is rigid, its branches unable to move with the wind. It resists the flow of nature. While it may appear strong, its strength is also its weakness. Now look at the bamboo tree. It is not as imposing as the oak. In fact, it is quite slender and fragile looking. But watch closely. A gentle breeze sweeps through the forest. The bamboo sways gracefully, bending with the wind, yet it does not break. Its movement is fluid. Its strength lies in its ability to adapt. Master Li smiles softly. The bamboo is flexible. It does not resist the wind, but moves with it, and in doing so, it grows strong over time. The bamboo understands the flow of nature, the impermanence of all things. It knows that, like the wind, life itself is ever-changing. It does not fight against what is, but flows with it. Lin looks at the bamboo thoughtfully, his expression shifting from confusion to curiosity. But Master, if the oak is so strong and the bamboo so weak, why is the bamboo able to withstand the storms? Why is it not broken? Because, Lin, the bamboo is humble. It does not try to be something it is not. It does not seek to control or dominate the world around it. It learns from the wind. It accepts its limitations and it adapts. The oak, on the other hand, may be strong, but its strength is rigid. It does not bend, and when the winds grow fierce, it may break. A fierce storm approaches, and the oak tree bends under the strain. The bamboo, however, bends with the storm, remaining unharmed as the winds pass. Master Li says, in life, Lin, we often strive for strength of will, strength of character, strength in our achievements. But true strength is not about resistance or dominance. True strength is about adaptability, humility, and the ability to bend without breaking. It is about accepting the winds of change and moving with them, rather than fighting against them. Lin's face brightens with understanding, a small smile forming. I see, Master. It is not about fighting my restless mind or forcing peace into my heart. It is about allowing it to come naturally, with patience and acceptance. Master Li nods his head and says, "Exactly, Lin. The mind, like the bamboo, must be allowed to flow. When you stop resisting your thoughts, they lose their power over you." Meditation is not about forcing silence, but about creating space for stillness to arise. Just as the bamboo grows tall and strong over time, so too can your peace grow if you learn to move with the flow of life rather than against it. Lin sits quietly in meditation by the bamboo grove, breathing slowly. He feels peaceful as the gentle wind sways the bamboo around him. And so, Lin began to understand the wisdom of the bamboo. Over time, his practice deepened. He learned not to fight against the distractions of his mind, but to accept them as they came, letting them pass like the wind through the bamboo. His heart grew lighter, and his mind found greater peace. It is said that when Lin finally attained enlightenment, he did not do so through forceful will or rigid discipline, but through the gentle acceptance of life's impermanence. Just like the bamboo, he bent with the winds of his thoughts, his fears, and his doubts until they no longer had power over him. Lin stands beside Master Li by the bamboo grove, both of them smiling as they watch the bamboo sway in the breeze. Master Li, with a smile, says, "Remember, Lin, it is not about how strong we are, but how we adapt to the world around us. Life will always bring storms, but if we bend like the bamboo, we will stand tall." Thank you, Master. I will carry this wisdom with me for the rest of my life. And so the young monk Lin walked forward on his path, no longer burdened by his struggles, but embracing them with grace. Like the bamboo, he learned that true strength lies in humility, flexibility, and the ability to accept the flow of life. Through this wisdom, he discovered peace, not through resistance, but through acceptance. Just like the bamboo, we all have the strength to bend with the winds of change. Life will challenge us, test us, and at times shake us to our core. But if we remain humble, adaptable, and patient, we too can find peace. The path to inner wisdom does not come from resisting the storms, but from flowing with them. What do you love about this inspirational story? Comment below. This is Free Your Life, Inspiration and Motivation. Subscribe to stay inspired and motivated for life.